And all riders on the hard front, medium rear. It's Bagnaia, Miller and Bastianini sharing the front row for the twins. A former winner, of course, around here. The Kate.
And lights out, away we go here in Motorland. Aragon, superb start from the middle of that front row by Jack in the first sector.
Absolutely magic start by Marquez. Look at
he's gone down.
That's Quartararo.
Fabio Quartararo has been collected mid-pack.
He ran into the back of Marc.
Championship chase here. Pecco Bagnaia leads.
From Brad Binder in second place.
Marquez has now collided with Nakagami. This is horrendous. Oh, this is really super scary.
It's behind Nakagami and Marquez to avoid the incident there. Quartararo, there's smoke coming from the back of Marquez. We saw contact twice. Marquez made
Marquez had a moment. Marquez already got ahead of Fabio Quartararo. He had a Quartararo. It's Pecco Bagnaia that leads. Nakagami was so fortunate as well, wasn't he, when he went down mid-pack, going through reverse corkscrew. Marquez.
I think Marquez has already got his problems there. He's slow out of turn 8, and Nakagami with nowhere to go, and so good from all the riders behind him. They did. That's with Alex. Marc,
yeah, that's Maverick Vinales. You could just.
Fabio's hard on the gas behind him, you know, so Fabio's front wheel's gone onto the back of Marc.
For Nakagami, because they were real scary on the last lap, and now he's lost third place to Bastianini in that first corner on the brakes on lap number 4. Ahead of that fourth row, he was second at one stage, avoiding all the early chaos, but he's now been pushed back down to fourth place.
Yeah, and further back, so Alex Marquez, who is right, Quartararo out of play, Franco Morbidelli is right at the back of the field. He, of course, got caught up in what happened earlier on. So too Alex Rins, who, of course, we saw having to dodge Quartararo on the...
Then just be the perfect wingman, protecting Pecco Bagnaia potentially. There's Lynn Jarvis, Yamaha boss, quickly coming to see Fabio Quartararo. Thumbs up. That was... Quartararo was so lucky there. That was horrible to watch. Look at that, nothing he could do. He gets an absolute whack from that factory Yamaha YZR M1. Happy to say...
See pieces falling off from Fabio Quartararo, and now he's in Quartararo, the slightly unlikely position where he's praying for help, for victory, if he's quick enough, but he needs to get past Jack Miller first.
We know Bagnaia quickly got the board from his Ducati team saying that Quartararo was already out on the very first lap. We just saw clearly, can the beast dispense of Jack Miller directly ahead of him, because at the moment Pecco Bagnaia just starting to stretch away. Bastianini has got to find a way through quickly.
Bagnaia's managing on that lap was once again Luca Marini. He was a few hundredths quicker again than the leader.
Bastianini on that last lap was the slowest of the top 3. Brad Binder still doing a fantastic job. For a first podium in 7 races since Magello. It's been a long time since Aleix has tasted some post-race Prosecco.
What an opportunity this is for Brad Binder then, sitting in 4th position. He does appear now to be struggling to match the pace of this trio of Ducatis up ahead of him.
You can see there Bastianini's Ducati sort of head shaking and moving around. I wonder if that's just some dirty air behind.
He didn't really get any quicker on that lap. It was more Miller getting slower, and he looked a little bit wide.
Just lost second at turn 15 on lap 6 to Bastianini, and now in quick succession, horrendous first lap incident when he tagged the back of Marc Marquez after the 8 times world champion's big rear tyre slide.
He'll be the
Fabio Quartararo do look like they've escaped any kind of serious injury, but obviously the sector in the right hand side, that Michelin medium rear tyre, it just spun up, didn't it? And as he closed the throttle, Quartararo ran straight into the back of him. Down went the reigning world champion, and it's going to with 5 rounds remaining.
Yeah, he's got here. Bastianini still fighting his corner, I suppose, in a certain sense in this Grand.
And the Yamaha team behind him.
This is Miguel Oliveira on the second of the factory KTM. He's running in a relatively lonely 9th position at the moment. He's got just under a second advantage over charges through the field. Then it's Marco Bezzecchi in 12th, who we saw make a mistake earlier on at turn 12. Cal Crutch slows on for points at the moment on his return in once again here through the first sector of this lap. Bastianini was actually quicker. That's not
first 2 seconds of this Grand Prix after that fantastic launch off the line on that factory KTM RC16. Just Bastianini was once again just 168 metres this long back straight. 9/10
back. This time they virtually match each other, but he is now close enough to be within almost striking distance of Bagnaia.
But just can't find a way through, can he, on Brad Binder?
Else they both were in the low 148s. No one else is doing anything better than a 48.7.
With a little bit of a squirm on that rear tyre for Bastianini as he got on the power to go up through turn number 11. They drop down the hill into turn number 12. A twitch again there. You can see how comes in on the inside. No, I thought he was going for it there. Now then, is this the move? Can he pick up some slipstream here? Then Bagnaia gets superb drive. He gets that medium Michelin rear tyre hooked up brilliantly. Here comes
that just yet. He tried to turn in to turn 1, but Aleix Espargaro just parked himself on the
It was kind of 1-1, isn't it, in the battle between these two? It was Bastianini that had the upper hand in Le Mans, and then it was Bagnaia that took it after a great late race battle between the pair. Bagnaia's been able to pick up the throttle to perfection, coming out of that tight left-hander and get the drive grip, despite the fact that we've got 22 laps now on that rear tyre.
He is. He's right up alongside once again, but
Is Bagnaia going to go all in here for his final lap? I don't think Bagnaia's going to be close enough. Can Bastianini get that's going to catch him, or is he? Over the line they come. Is it going to be Bastianini or Bagnaia? It's the beast that wins a classic on the last lap again here in Motor.